What's going on, winners? Your boy Loso 2.0, man. And today we're going to talk about some leadership takeaways from Matthew 19. Now, before we get started with that, please click that subscribe button below and subscribe to the Winners Win channel. On there, you will get daily live streams. You will get weekly videos or daily live streams of me just rambling, pretty much talking about life, things I'm different going through, much coming through my finances, my physical health, coming to my relationship and my spirituality. And then you'll get weekly content, such as now with leadership takeaways from the Bible. And then you will also get on there shorts too from my different talks too. Okay. So leadership takeaways from the Bible, right? Matthew 19, right? So the first thing we learn from Matthew 19. First, let me tell you about the story first. Tell you a little bit about the story, right? Here's my notes right here. So at first in Matthew 19, they talk about marriage and divorce, right? The Pharisees, they test Jesus about divorce. Jesus reminds them that from the beginning, God made man and woman to be united as one flesh. And what God joins together, no man should separate. So obviously when me and my wife got married, we're always in the becoming of one flesh. Okay. And no man can separate. See, divorce was permitted because of hardened hearts, not because it was God's will. He emphasizes commitment, covenant, and spiritual unity. So he said that divorce was created through men, right? It's still not God's will. It's just the man's will. And because man, we have our own will. That's what makes us men or women, you know what I mean? Is because we have our own will. Now also Jesus blesses the children. Parents bring children to Jesus and the disciples try to stop them. They try to stop them like, oh, hold on, you can't come here. And Jesus rebukes them, saying the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these, pure, humble, and trusting like children. So they're saying, and there's a saying somewhere in the Bible too, where he said you got to have the heart of a child in order to get into the kingdom of heaven. That's because Jesus believes the heart of a child is pure, humble, trusting. So he wants us to move with that type of purity. And then there's the rich young ruler. See, a wealthy young man asks how to gain eternal life. Jesus tells him to keep the commandments and then challenges him to sell all he has and follow him. The man walks away sorrowful because he values possessions more than obedience. Jesus teaches that it's hard for the rich to enter the kingdom of heaven, not because wealth is evil, but because attachment blinds spiritual dependence. That's fire. Yo, why does this keep coming up? Yo, I'm sorry. I'm just having like a breakaway moment right now because this keeps happening. Like it literally keeps happening to me. This message of freaking Jesus, like this message of freaking Jesus, like, or like you can't bring things with you to the afterlife keeps popping up. Like it keeps popping up. This is crazy, yo. This is literally the last time it happened, right? So here goes some leadership takeaways I get from it. One, commitment over convenience. Just as marriage is secret, leadership is a covenant with your people. Don't abandon your mission when it gets hard. True leaders stay rooted in purpose. So, and I am ashamed to admit this, but I did quit before. So when I was at my last job, when I became a leader, a district leader, I had a zone. And my zone, everybody wanted to, I started hiring people, started firing people, started getting some stuff together. Like I was having a good thing going, right? But then I literally just quit on my people. Like I literally abandoned them. And when I abandoned them, it's because of the things that was going down on me. And it was like, I just felt as though I needed to leave for my personal mental health and because I didn't like the culture. But that's not what true leaders do. And now I refuse to just leave my team now because things are getting a little tough. Actually, I'm getting motivated just talking about this. I was just talking to my boy about how this was difficult, how I've been having a little bit of rough time at work right now. But it's because I'm having a rough time at work, but it's okay. Because some people can't even get up to go to work. Some people don't have jobs. Some people aren't blessed to be paid as much as me. So I need to get myself together. I got to be rooted. I got to figure out what the solutions are. Solution-based thinking always helps you from being, upset or falling into depression. Next thing is lead with childlike faith. See, never lose curiosity, openness, or belief in miracles. A teachable spirit keeps leaders innovative and in alignment with divine guidance. So always don't never feel like you can stop learning. If anything, what separates a leader from just a follower is the fact that a leader will not stop learning. right? You got to lead your life first. I'm leading my life by I continuously always keep trying to look for ways for me make miracles, right? So I keep looking, all right, you know what? I need to keep learning. I keep thinking of ideas, keep being innovative. Or this might work with someone, this might not work with another person. Like really keep being that innovative type of thought process and that innovative type of spirit, and I would be good after that. The third point is detach to elevate. See, the rich ruler had influence. The rich ruler had influence, but not impact. Leadership isn't about how much money you have. It's about how much you're willing to give up for what's right. Detachment creates clarity. Don't be too attached to, a lot of times people are attached to ego. Oh my gosh, man, thinking that they know everything, they're always right. And it's like, no, you're not always right. See, before I will feel as though I always was right, but it's like, no, sometimes you will get a message from somebody and you would think, I'm not going to listen to them because of the person that's giving the message, right? Like if a homeless person told me I needed to budget my money, if like I would think like, nah, who you talking to, bro? You don't even have a house. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of people think like that, and that's sad to say, but it is true though, right? And this is me being real with you guys. But it's like that's the right message though. You need to detach yourself from your ego a lot of times as a leader and think like, yo, you know what? A representative can teach the CEO something. That's why they said always respect. There's that saying when they always say respect the janitor just as you respect the CEO. I show the same respect to everybody. 4, true reward comes after sacrifice. See, Jesus teaches that what you give up for God's mission will return multiplied. Leaders who serve others selflessly will always gain more influence, peace, and fulfillment. Be selfless, right? On my team, a lot of times, they'll be like, oh, you know, I need off this weekend. That's fine. Yo, listen, go home. Go ahead, do what you got to do this weekend. Let me cover this weekend. I got you. Like, be that type of leader. Be like always willing to go somewhere on a fly, always willing to help out, whatever it is. Like, be that type of leader. And then you will get fulfillment and peace. Then 5th is be spiritually wealthy. Must not just materially successful. Balance the outer grind with the inner growth. Leadership success without spiritual alignment leads to emptiness. Alignment leads to legacy, right? It's not all about what you have. Again, you cannot take, this message keeps popping up, but you cannot take what you have into the afterlife. So right now it's time for you to just believe, trust in God. Trust in God. That's all I can do right now is just trust in God that God will always make a solution. God will always make it. You're never without when you got God. And he'll put you in places you need to be in, rooms you need to be in. But obviously you got to put the work in, but you also got to keep him first too. If you keep God in everything you do, bro, I'm telling you, you're going to be great. You're going to be okay, right? And that's what this whole channel is about anyway, just teaching, you know, those things that God say and how to apply it to your life and leading your life. But that's really all I have for you guys today, man. Again, click the subscribe button, subscribe to Winners Win channel. Remember, winners win, losers lose, and you guys pray for success like this. 2.0 out.